All right. Um, didn't trade bad. Not bad, not great. So, actually, yeah, we'll definitely go with not great now that I'm looking at this. So, win, I really liked for a long. Just had to break over this. Moving average on the 15, and then we pretty much have nothing in the way. Some stuff in the on the daily, but we're kind of right at it, and we broke over it for a bit, so I was hoping we were past that when I took my position. But, alright, let's go to it. So, win opened. First of all, it's 10:35 and the volume sucks. So that's my first. That's a big red flag, obviously. So whatever, we opened weak, immediately bought back up, and when something like this happens, once we open weak and then we just have a huge, strong buying coming in on the second candle, I kind of disregard this candle. Even though the volume was high, which in this situation I should have taken into account, but if the volume's low and it's like the first candle didn't exist, I won't even acknowledge it if the volume is less than the second. But, so we're really strong here. Perfect entry would have been right here. Off that 112, I got in a little bit late at like 25. 112.25. Waited for the pullback, didn't chase up here. Got in. Limit ordered in. Added at the break of this. Not at the initial break, where it could just come and slam back down. But it closed up here, and then I put in a limit order at this high, got filled, and I was like, nice, and then I just got fucking slammed down and lost 1.2 R. So way more than I should have. This was my stop right here, but blew by that by about 15 cents. And then, once this happened, I said, oh shit, this is definitely a short here. But in reality, psychologically, I should not be taking a trade back-to-back in 30 seconds, which has happened right here, because that's an exit of the long and a short. And it's just set up for a long. Everything's sloping up. Or maybe not sloping up, but in the way. Sloping up. This is all right here. Obviously it worked in my favor a little bit, but it's just not... I made money on this trade, but it's not a good trade. So, short here. Once I see nothing's happening here, we are making a higher high right here and a higher low, but once this candle forms and we break this low and this low, I add to the position. Was really hoping to break the low a day. Obviously did not happen. Took a partial here, which coincided with this candle. And my next order was at 11.05, which what did we get to? 11.07. So I never got the next order. Stopped out break even. Then my emotional little self, I went long here. So we had this huge buying, little bull flag. I enter like quarter of my position. And then after this pullback, I enter full position. Stop is this right here. And of course it just fucking sells off so fast. And I get stopped out. I was really looking for the break of 112, because as you can see it's clear resistance. And we were trading over for a second, but it's like no orders would go through. That's a red flag right there. This is probably a red flag. The fact that it broke over for a second there and nothing happened. Both red flags. And that's all I traded on win. Again though, the volume just sucked. Like, the average volume's like maybe 10,000 shares, and these low candles are like 1,000. It was just a trade I had no purpose to be in. BBB was a good short. I never took it. Was hesitant off the open. But my other trade was CarMax. I lost about 0.6 R on this trade. Another definitely not a great trade. CarMax was great. So if we go back in time, CarMax was great off the open long. And obviously there was nothing happening there. Just sold off right away. It was great candidate for a long. Off the open, nothing happened. And, you know, saying that now, like, why would I understand taking a reversal, but it's clearly an emotional trade. We're bouncing off previous day close. We got some volume in right off third or fourth candle on it. Some volume entered, went against me, stopped out. But it's just, I don't trade these reversals well at all. So I probably shouldn't have even been in this, but that's kind of how the day went. So I lost, quick math, 34 minus 21. Yeah, about 2.8, 30, 37, 17. So I lost a little bit more, a little bit less than 2.4, like 2.15 R, which is good. I manage my risk and don't lose more than my max loss. Actually, I lost a little bit more than my max loss. That's 2R, but I don't know. Just nothing moved in my favor today. Maybe I was looking at the wrong stuff. I was looking at Disney right here for a long because we're just trending up. I never took it, obviously. It's just not a trade I'm good at either, so. Oh well. We will be back tomorrow. Oh, wow, Roku, what the fuck is going on here? I never have any shares for short. Wow. Gonna trade to $100 today. Pretty crazy, but, yep, thanks guys. See you tomorrow.